The secret to guitar learning success is a ladder, and it's difficult to score if you don't have a goal. Hello and welcome to beginner video number 5. It's good to have you along. My name is Elmo. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I suggest you start at the beginning. The whole playlist is linked in the description and pinned in the comments. So, what am I talking about? What ladder, I hear you say? Well, this is the same ladder that I've used, all of my favorite guitar players have used, and also those people who have failed and quit playing guitar because they've become frustrated at no progress or slow progress have most often lacked this ladder. This ladder is goals. You need a big goal. That's the first thing. You start there. Now, it doesn't have to be a big goal in the sense of I want to become the best guitar player in the world. Actually, that's a very bad goal to have because it's not concrete. You need to have a more concrete goal, but it can be anything. It can be, I want to learn how to play 5 chords, and then you learn those 5 chords. That's a completely valid goal. For me, it was I wanted to become like Gary Moore, Yngwie Malmsteen, and Steve Vai. They do roughly similar things. And that meant that I could break down what I was going to do into a kind of logical sequence. I didn't think of it like that then, but I knew what they did and I studied what they did. I had the help of a teacher. I learned basic stuff first, and then I started kind of climbing this ladder of goals. Now, this ladder has a fancy name. Some people call it the meta-learning map. And you can call it that if you want. I prefer the ladder analogy because it's clearer. Meta-learning map sounds, it's so highbrow, fancy. But anyway, what you need to do is think about what are your dreams on guitar. And then you turn those dreams, those desires, into goals by starting to work on those goals. And you can do, even without a teacher, it might be a bit trickier, but you can research what it is that you need to do to progress from where you are to where you want to go. Now, if it's just playing a song, let's say, a few chords. Let's do Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. You might need to know a few chords. There are a few other things you need to learn. You can look all that stuff up. You can Google how to play Hey Joe and find the information. The previous video I did actually gave you one such tool that will help you play whatever you want, and that was tab. Now, if you have a goal and you learn to solve your own problems as much as possible, that will really speed up your development. Because, well, if you sit around and wait for every piece of information to be handed to you, first of all, you have to wait. Second of all, if it's just handed to you kind of pre-chewed, you won't have to do a lot of work. And in the work, in the effort, that's where you learn at a faster pace. If you just... Learning is active. It's like a lesson shouldn't be exhausting for the teacher. It should be exhausting for the student or students. If it is exhausting for the students, that means that they've actually worked and probably learned. If you actually learn at a really, really good pace, it is exhausting work. And this is what I mean. The way you do that, unless you're forced to do that somehow, is that you're motivated to learn, and you probably will not be motivated to learn stuff that you're not interested in. And that's why you need goals. That's when you start to climb the ladder, because you're motivated, because I have dreamed of learning whatever it is that you want to learn. And there will be people who say to you, no, you should learn this, you need to learn that, whatever. Do listen to them, but think, does it fit your goal? And if it doesn't fit your goal, you can disregard that advice. It might be that you want to learn that stuff later. You can change your goals. That's totally fine. But like I said, it's difficult to score if you don't have a goal. I forget who said that. I read that somewhere. So yeah, sit down, and if you don't have a goal, think about, what do I want to learn? In a perfect world where there is no fear of failure, what would I want to learn? What would I want to learn if I knew I could learn anything that I wanted given enough time? So don't think about what you think limits you. Just think about what you want to learn, and then start learning it. And then at some point later, you will see if you succeeded or not. And I know for a fact that humans are capable of much more than they think. A lot of the stuff that makes fail is our self-talk, negative self-talk. So disregard negative self-talk, dream big, then make that into a goal by starting to work on it. So this was just a concept video this time. No actual songs, because you already know Tab, and go out there and find what you want to learn. One of the things with this course is that I want to give you all the tools that you need as quickly as possible to learn whatever you want to learn at whatever pace you want to learn. Now, if you appreciate these videos, please consider supporting. There are different ways. You can buy me a coffee, link in description. You can buy me a super thanks here. Or you can buy your strings via the affiliate link in the description. That way you support the channel at no extra cost to you. But above all, I hope you have use of these videos, and if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I will be making a frequently asked questions thing at some point. Yes. Take care. See you. Goodbye.